Welcome, dear friends and new viewers. You're with Elise. Hi, this is your April Zodiac Wheel reading, and I'm just showing you here some of my collection for my esoteric and psychic work that I do, and I'm giving everything a good smudge and purifying the air today. 2020 is proving to be a bit of a tough year, yeah? After our horrendous bushfires that people are still displaced and recovering from, now we as a world are retreating and distancing ourselves due to this once in 100 years pandemic. So reflection at this time is beneficial, and we can reflect on history with our ancestors, our grandparents, great-grandparents, and what they lived through and how they dealt with it, because past karma is very powerful at the moment. Past lives, there is powerful cosmic downloads that are being received here through April and beyond. So we're all following the rules, and it's giving many of us lots of time to study some of the things that we're interested in that maybe we haven't had time to do. As you can see, I've done lots of studying with my astrology over the years. These books are well used. I'll start putting them away to make room now for the reading. These are some of the cards that I do use. Crystal, this is a new deck that I'm still looking into, and it's beautiful, and I really love it. My animal medicine cards, and these are the animal medicines cards too. These are the divine direction cards that always have lovely little messages for us. And this month of readings, I'm going to actually use these beautiful angel guardian cards. They are new, so I will be using the book that comes with it to get some references out of it, but they are gorgeous messages, and they have wonderful affirmations with them, which I think will be very helpful for you all. So a little something extra for you all while you're self-isolating. And here's some oils too that I've been using just to help with the atmosphere in my home. There's eucalyptus oil and tea tree oil. I find them very, very helpful when dealing with coughs, colds. Some of you may be working on what's known as the front line. At the start of the year, our brave firefighters and emergency services were the front line. Now it's the police and healthcare workers and medical staff, and we are all so grateful for all of you for doing the work that you do. I'm a healthcare worker, and I go to work to look after senior citizens in their homes who are vulnerable. I've been a healthcare worker for over 10 years now. But my shifts have been reduced due to the situation that we're dealing with, because some of the elderly clients that we have can't go out and do their socialising and shopping and things like that. So they're cancelling some of their shifts, which reduces my roster hours. So I've included for each of you in the Zodiac Wheel the position of the supermoon for each sign, and the area of your life that it's illuminating, to show you the way forward, and to show us the way forward. And I just want you all to know that I am sending out all of my love to this tribe around the world. Those of you watching from New Zealand, those in Australia, hello the UK, in USA, stay safe, stay indoors, India, Africa, the Philippines, Asia, Canada. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and for sharing my videos with your friends, for liking, sharing your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We may be isolated now, but we can still stay connected. And you are all very powerful energies. So use your energies. Those of you that are earth angels, light workers, indigo, crystal healers, you can now assist in the global mission and indeed in your own global personal mission, even if you do feel you're not qualified or you're not prepared. You can still help. Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your zodiac wheel reading for April. Tuning into the Sagittarian frequency. What messages do you have for Sagittarians for April? Thank you. We shall start there. So, here we have the Four of Wands representing your home. And the Wands energy is fire sign energy to Sagittarians. So, you are wanting to meet life with enthusiasm, because you like life to be a continual adventure, with exciting lessons to learn and new things to discover. That's what brings you your joy. And to have a stable base to work from as well, with your home base. So this energy you might find a bit stifling, having to stay in your own space and not being able to have the freedom that Sagittarians so richly enjoy. Now, it's saying to me that you are going to be able to work on some projects that you've been putting off, and also that you will be able to get some right relations going. There seems to be something that you've got to work on within your home to do with relating to your home or to those in your home. And there's a need there to let go of ego-centered actions. Pardon me, ego-centered actions. Okay? So there's a bit of a need to overcome some of that Sagittarian pride. And if you continue to work from pride, then you're going to make life harder for yourself. And realize this is connected to past lives, or in your past where you were coming solely from a place of pride and ego. This is a time now to learn humility and learning to be humble, in order to save yourself from unnecessary confrontations or worry. Okay? Now here in your area of how you earn your money, you've got the Knight of Swords. So there's some surprising information or a person that is entering your life now, here through April. And they're coming in out of the blue, and they're, you know, they're your sort of person. It's charge. Da-da-da-da, let's go. Like, really keen to get things going. Now that's wonderful because they are your sort of person, but at the moment you need someone who can hold their horses, alright? Because you've got to hold your horses. I do feel, Sagittarians, that you won't be settling into this isolation, detachment idea as calmly as, say, a Pisces might. You like action, and you know, you've got to find that action within yourself. I mean, you know, set yourself up with some good action movies, for example, or listen to some, you know, like great symphony overtures or something. Do your physical exercise at home using some items around the house or backyard in order to get some of that energy out. You know, have you got a skipping rope? Use that. That kind of thing to get some of that boundless Sagittarian energy out of your system. Okay, and here we are with the fire sign symbol of the Knight of Wands influencing how you communicate. So get in touch with people, Saggies. This is the masculine energy, so you will be coming from a place of passion, and passion is not necessarily just for lovers, you know, although it certainly can be an indication of that. But, you know, you may be able to use this time to get in contact with some of your siblings that you may not see very often. You'll also be able to get more involved in what's going on in your community. Okay. There are lots of little short journeys being shown to me here, but nothing that is really quenching that desire for excitement. I'm sorry, Sag. Maybe study some of those topics that you've been fascinated by, and listen to those flashes of intuition too, because they're going to be coming through here for you as well. Write them down. It's a good time for writing. Some of you may have wanted to write and have something published. This is a good time to focus on that. Seven of Wands is another energetic sign that, you know, in the home you're focusing on things that need to be done in the home, or focusing on things that you can do in the home. All right? And it's letting you know that in your home is a place where your ideas can formulate, and there's possibility of adapting to new living arrangements, and you learn more about your home environment. Any relationships that you're involved in will be approached slowly and steadily, because you're looking for someone who's going to make you feel secure. Okay? So I will ask for your angel guardian from my new guardian angel cards, they're called. What message is there for Sagittarians from their guardian angel cards? What is Sagittarius message guardian angels. There we go. And the message is the angel of dreams. We've got a dream catcher up there and your guardian angel watching over. So there's an emphasis on your dreams this month here, Sagittarius. And I'm still learning these cards, so bear with me. But your angel of dreams message is your dreams can and will become your reality. You simply have to believe them. And your affirmation is, I believe that dreams do come true. I allow the assistance of my angel of dreams into my life to help me see my dreams manifest into reality. Very nice. Okay, so I think that that could do you some good too, because you may be having a bit of restless sleep at the moment. It's not unlikely. I don't know about anybody else, but I know that I've been having very restless nights, waking up every couple of hours. So this is about worrying over your worrying. This is about getting a handle on your thoughts and learning how to control your thoughts. And it's sort of that energy of wanting to get away from certain things. So on one hand, you're not opposed to being isolated or distancing yourself, keeping distance and pulling in the reins. But on the other hand, you're struggling with your desire, as I said, for that adventurous side of yourself that was showing here in the first three houses. So you're struggling with that a bit. Now, I do feel that definitely practicing the art of quietening the mind is going to help here. You've got to differentiate between what your ego-driven drives and what is your highest spiritual good. Now, the ego is that voice that is loud and rants and your mind won't stop ticking over. That's the ego. And the essence of you that is spirit and your soul is the voice that whispers to you, that higher consciousness. And being held up from your normal recreational activity is really something I feel that you may struggle with a little bit here, Sagittarius. So what is the direction from the divine? I'll ask the divine cards, the divine oracle, for your message, and there's two of them that flipped over there. And this is saying that animals, you will find some comfort and relaxation in animals and healing animals. And your strength, you have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall and shine. So practice your focusing. Now, you could actually benefit from yoga with that, especially when you are doing some of the yoga poses, because you do have to focus on one spot and keep your focus. And and when you lose that focus, you sort of lose your balance. So taking a little bit of extra notice of your dreams, in the sense of when you remember your dreams, write them down. There's a message there for you in your dreams. Now, I have here in your 6th house the King of Cups. So I do feel that some of you are still able to work. So that will be a nice outlet for you. If that's the only place that you get to get out in the world, then you're going to enjoy it. It's going to bring you some sort of satisfaction and at a real deep level with this King of Cups being shown there. It's also saying that a water sign masculine energy of Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer is significant, either as a co-worker or in the workplace, or to do with your health regime, and it could also be that you're ready to commit some of your service to others and be of service to others. And you could even find that you're able to help someone to heal at this time. But certainly looking for some sort of intellectual interaction. All right? Now, partnerships, business partnerships, tying up loose ends, nothing standing in your way. The obstacles are going to be removed. Okay, so if there is a temporary hold up with any business dealings at the moment, never fear. It's giving you time to tie up some loose ends or get a fresh perspective, and there's obstacles being removed there. So I like the look of that. Oh. Okay, now the Three of Cups, a celebration and invitations. Now this is about joint resources, joint enterprises. It's about intimacy, because it is in the area of the zodiac that is pertaining to sex and rebirth. And this is possibly news of pregnancy or birth. There's a new egg, a new chicken being born out of the egg there. Or your chicken may well be hatching. But nonetheless, it's in the time of 3, and there is an invitation and there's celebrations. Something to be happy about. So I feel that, you know, coming into May, some of these restrictions that are being put upon us at the moment will be lifting. Maybe not all, but some of them. And you've got another 3 here too, so there's definitely this significance of 3. If 3 people agree, so shall it be. And it's the time of 3, and 3 times the charm. So you might have to do things or go over something 3 times before you get the result that you're looking for. But this is the card of the aristocrat here, and it's up in the area of exploring the world and having fun with travel and study and philosophical beliefs. So all that is actually really growing here. And next to the card that is in the area of nurturing joint resources or enterprises with others. Okay, so something may have been in its early stages here with that 3 of Pentacles, because it can be signifying the apprenticeship stage of things, but I do feel with that celebration beside it, there's a good result there. It's certainly going to expand your philosophy. And this is reversed, so round the right way, it often means that you're not seeing the cups are still full, and you're not seeing anything in what is being offered to you. But reversed, it's showing that you're willing to go with the flow. Even though you're still stuck inside, or you're you know, with this isolation thing, it's quite interesting how many times the isolation cards are presenting themselves through this month's readings that I've been doing. So this is saying that there is an element of being sort of shut down or locked away, but you're also able to take some opportunities to get out. So and that is in your career. So you do find a bit of your adventure and excitement being quenched there in that professional side of things. So I do like the look of that. Because you are hard working. And you like things to be ordered in your professional life. You like everything to be in place. Now here in the 11th house you've got the Fool. So this is the adventure card. This is setting out on a grand new adventure full of promise. And it's in the area of your hopes and wishes, social groups and friendships. So there's a whole new ball game opening up here, and learning to relate to people in a fresh way. Now the supermoon in which is the full moon in Libra, is also illuminating the 11th house. So you do feel safe and nurtured with your friends, and you can nurture them in return, and be the nurturer in a group of people. And there is a strong emotional attachment in friendships for you. So you can turn to your friends through this. They're there for you. So this is also letting you know here with the Fool, that you are going to achieve your worldly goals, and that's going to bring you a lot of joy. Alright? And out of this time of isolation, you are finding a sense of security in your own maturity, because this time is going to help all of us grow that little bit extra and grow that little bit more, sort of pushing us. And the Queen of Wands here in the area that is about your subconscious, that which is hidden and kept behind the scenes. I feel it's what you're looking for, or what you know that you have in your partner. For those of you that are partnered, for those of you that are single, it's what you're looking for. You're looking for that loyalty, imaginative, active person that complements you, and in this instance it's coming through as a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, which probably are some of the ones that are best suited for a Sagittarian. They've got the energy to keep up with them, and to keep that intellect energy going as well. you like, yeah, you like to socialise with your partner, and you want that person to be able to get along with your friendship groups, because they're really important to you. They're sort of not negotiable. And there's also that element of equality involved with that as well. So you want your partner to see you as an equal, and you can view them as an equal. So that's what you're looking for. But I feel that this time will give you, here through April, you'll have the time to, you know, for those of you especially that are single, you'll have the time to really decide what you do want as a potential life partner. Not just their physical appearance, it'll be, you know, the little things. The little things that we take for granted, and we don't realise how important they are until we're actually in a relationship with someone, and then you realise, you know, what's missing, or what you thought you had that you don't have, and things like that. And it's not about criticising anybody, or you know, for those of you that are in a relationship, it's not no need to look at your partner and think you don't measure up to what I want, because none of us measure up to what the other person wants, really. It's just take the time to, you know, really either be giving thanks for the person that you have to share your daily life with, or really contemplating the qualities in the person that you would like to share your life with. What qualities would you like them to have? And putting that out there. Okay, so what confirmation card is there for this Sagittarius reading? What is the confirmation card from our animal medicine cards? What message do you have for Sagittarius for April? Alrighty, High Priestess. The Owl Medicine. Beautiful card. This is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. And that is also representing this area of the wheel, your divine intuition. Nothing's hidden. So write down some of those dreams. And remember, if you are waking up at around between 2 to 4, usually around about that 3 o'clock time, 3:30 in the morning, they say that is the time of God. And great musicians, poets and writers often wake up around that time with great inspiration. So take note of what the thoughts are that come to you if you are waking up through the night, and especially around about that time. You know, lay there and let what messages are meant to come through to you, and have that pen and paper ready so that you can write them down. There might be some very significant inspirational messages that you can get at that time of night. So thank you and liking, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Much love to all of you. I will talk to you again soon. I do feel that we will be through this lockdown period by May, and we'll be coming out of it by then, even though the momentum may be a slow start, but I do feel that there's some breakthrough there in coming for all of us in May. So stay safe, follow the instructions that our leaders and governments are giving us, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. Much love and many blessings to you all. Namaste.